Okay, so I've been talking about it enough, right? So I should just show you what to do, right? We're gonna take all these ramps, all these beautiful, wonderful wild leeks, and we're gonna make two things, friends. And you're gonna be able to wow your family and your coworkers and whoever else. We're gonna make gravy, and we're gonna make pesto. Yeah. So stay tuned. Bonus. I'm gonna make something tasty. Gonna be crazy. Meow.
Hello. So, pesto, ramp pesto. All right. So, pesto is basically a hard cheese, Parmesan, Asiago, maybe cheese, some roasted pine nuts, garlic, olive oil, and basil. For our purposes here, we've substituted the basil for ramps. This is 2 cups of ramps. Everything, put it all into the food processor, pulse it up really good, and just, I'll show you what we get here. Okay, so we got 2 cups of ramps and a half cup of olive oil. Pulse this down and you get pretty much a nice good mush here. And to that we're going to add 3 cloves of garlic, so that's about 1 tablespoon of garlic. Right in there. Yeah, get a spatula here. A bit more olive oil. Get as much of it as you can. There we go. Yeah. Right. We've got 1/4 cup of toasted pine nuts. Okay, smells like popcorn. Yeah. That in there, yeah. And then about a 1/3 cup, about a heaping 1/3 cup of some grated Parmesan. You can just use whatever Parmesan you get from a shaker. Put on your pizza, your pasta. Put that in it. And then I've got just a little bit, I mean, I would say maybe a 1/4 cup, less even, of just some of those leftover ramp bulbs. Put that in there too. Pulse this up. See what we get. Here we go. It's because it's made with ramps, primarily ramp leaves. So it's gonna have quite a bite, and it does cheese. Too much cheese. But really quick to whip up. About 2.5 cups you get there, so that could be, you put that on any pasta. And all right, let's move on to this gravy before this baby loses her friggin' mind.
So I have about 1/4 cup of chopped ramp bulbs, about a 1/4 cup of sweet onion, and about 1/8 cup of leaves, green leaves, about 5 green leaves. Roll them up, chop them up, and to that we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of butter. It takes about 8 minutes for onions to soften, so just give this some time to soften and brown up. So you want butter, okay? You want to have, we're going to thicken this up, so you want something to thicken. But just let this go for a good while. I'm using sweet onions here because you want something kind of neutral that'll take on flavor of the ramps, but not too hot, not too much of a bite. Sweet onions are good with that. Have a little bit of sweetness, but we are going to add a little bit of sugar because you want this to just to caramelize a little bit, not too much, maybe a tablespoon, and then just to taste. Salt and pepper. To taste. Let this go for a little while. I guess about getting close, about 7 minutes here. can see they're softening up really well, getting a little more golden in the butter. And because garlic tends to burn fast, you want to, near the end here, and because the ramps already have that garlicky flavor, you don't want to add too much, but just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon of garlic. Not even that. Here we go. Maybe half a clove. Give this a few more minutes. Okay, so this looks pretty good. To this, I've got 2 tablespoons of flour in it's like just a little sifter that I sometimes use with tea. It does a really good job for what I'm about to do here. But just take your flour and sift it into gravy very slowly. Sift out all the lumps. Just do this a little bit at a time. Get this all thickened up. There we go, see that? There we go. I've got 1 cup of milk with 1 cup of heavy cream. We're going to slowly pour this in. There we go. You just want to dissolve whatever lumps might be in there. Just give this a little bit of time. That heavy cream is going to work with that butter and that flour to thicken up really nice. Just give this a couple of minutes. Just keep it moving so it doesn't stick. Have a really nice gravy. Got our scones. Put those into the oven real low, about 250. So this is about 5 minutes. That heavy cream and that butter really do a lot to thicken up quick. So 5 minutes. And then after this, just salt and pepper to taste, really, because those ramps and those onions are going to give you a lot of buttery, garlicky flavor. We sweeten them a little bit, but just a little salt, a little pepper. You have a nice ramp gravy to go along with those scones. There we go. Nice ramp gravy with ramp scones.